Hi everybody, welcome back to Scales Rising Tarot. We're going to do your spiritually guided messages for this week. I'm going to trim them down a little bit and do a weekly one, something to focus on. I will break this down to sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you'd like me to incorporate the Venus signs, please leave that in the comment section below. These will be time-stamped in the description box. And we're going to get started. We're going to run through all signs, Aries through Pisces. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you don't feel like that is your spiritual message, then please check your other placements. And I hope everybody is having a beautiful, wonderful day. All right, what do we have for Aries? Sun, moon, and rising. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. I'm using the Moonology deck from Yasmin Boland. It's a beautiful deck. All right, Aries. What do we have for you? Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So maybe you need to look into your South Node and start working towards that. Maybe not let get pride in your way. What do we have for Aries? Sun, moon, rising. Aries, sun, moon, rising. Something to focus on. Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. Your moons. Control your emotions, feel them shift, elevate them, be a master. And for our risings, we've got 2. Make real progress by pushing aside perfection and never looking back. That was then, this is now. Let go of last year, last week, and yesterday and live in that moment. So maybe that's what it's telling you, Aries. Is live in your moment, don't let that past hold you back. Don't let your pride get in your way. Stop holding on to things you can't control. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. We are moving on to our Taurus gang. What do we have for Taurus? Sun, moon, and rising. Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this fall season so far. We got Halloween coming up. I probably will be doing a special for Halloween. So, I'm going to do a Halloween special. Alright, what do we have for Taurus? Sun, moon, and rising. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. What is their spiritual message for this week? There we go. Okay, I have the energy is gaining momentum with a waxing moon, and luck is on your side. So, whatever you're gaining momentum in, believe in that luck. Don't let any of those bad thoughts pierce through those bad thoughts, because you have this arrow piercing through this dark moon here. So, maybe it happens in Sagittarius season. We don't know. But, pierce through that blinding negative emotions that you have going on. Your energy is gaining momentum. Trust your judgment. You got little birds in this card. Fly towards those. Climb that mountain. Whatever that means to you. All right. What do I have for Taurus? Sun, moon, rising. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for you? Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, for my sun signs, your mind is a recorder. Let go of all the negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. So that's back to piercing through those negative thoughts. All right, what do we have for our moons? Fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. you know, releasing a lot of that helps. And it's easier said than done, but maybe you need to take that time to sit down, speak to it, and just say, I don't want to do it anymore. I want something different. I want to change in my energy. All right, what do we have for my risings? That card fell. Give me just a moment, guys. All right, for my risings, pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. All right, so what is it you need to change? What patterns have you been dealing with that you need to change? You know, you change those patterns, you change things in your life. All right, that's what I have for my beautiful Tauruses. We are moving on to the Gemini gang. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, what do I have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, and Rising. My beautiful Geminis. I have be bold and make that first move, Cardinal Moon. So maybe you need to get out and do something first. Make it happen. Make it move. You know, quit holding back. Especially with what do you need to release. You know, take those steps into releasing kind of any insecurity. Okay? Focus on what lies ahead. And maybe this might happen winter season because I see cardinal moon and waning moon, especially with that winter background. And our next cardinal moon season coming up is Capricorn. So maybe you need to make that first move by Capricorn season. You know, let that light guide you. Because there's both darkness in both these cards. Alright, what do I have for Gemini Sun? Gemini Sun. Gemini Sun. Okay. We have forget what has already been and wake up tomorrow to a paradise of your own creation. Alright. For my Gemini Suns, maybe that is what you need to do, is you need to be bold. You need to make that first move. Release any insecurities you have and create your own life. Your life is what you wanted. It is not somebody else's. Alright, for my Gemini Moons, fill your glass. Your glass is always refillable. Flow like water instead of holding on to perceptions. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. So for my Gemini Moons, maybe what you need to do is think more positively. Flow like water instead of trying to hold your back. Be aware that sometimes you need to change your perceptions. And aim for what you want. And move towards that. Alright, and my beautiful risings. Reach, stretch, breathe, believe. What can you let go of to feel the maximum joy? Oh, maybe you're needing to release something, making that first move to release whatever you're holding on to. Okay, that's what I have for my beautiful Geminis. Alright, what do I have for my Cancers? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Give me just a minute because my sage went out. There we go. You can't see it, but I got some sage burning down here. Alright, plus I got some selenite filling up here with me. Alright, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for these beautiful Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. You can probably hear my Halloween decorations in the background also. Cancer, sun, moon, rising. What messages do we have for you today? Ooh, you're very close to achieving your goal. Nothing is yet set in stone. So what, if you feel like you are working towards something, know that you are very close to achieving it. You know, with nothing set in stone is you dictate which way you move. You have all these waves in here. And of course it's moonology, so you should always trust your intuition. But mutable moons, mutable signs, they're all about that communication, what you're telling yourself, you know. And with achieving your goal, I think you should continue to move forward. What is it in your life you have a goal towards? Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe there's a relationship you want to start. Maybe there's a new car that you want to buy. Maybe it's a change in job, change in career. You know, keep moving towards that. You know, you don't feel like it's getting off the ground right now. That's okay. Stuff takes time to grow. Alright, what do we have for our Cancer Suns? Cancer Suns. What do we have for our Cancer Suns? Cancer Sun. Maybe you don't need to hear that message. Maybe you're already good. What do we have for Cancers? Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. That was in, this is now. Let go of last year, last week, and yesterday, and live in the moment. Okay, I'm going to take this with it. Reject any desire to be like others. You are incomparable, precious jewel. So what this tells me is be you. Be who you are. Let go of what you were and focus on the now, the present moment. And if anybody doesn't accept you the way you are or you choose to be, you know, I'm not saying go be a dick, but be you. Be who you are, and people will flow to you. All right, for my Cancer moons, your glass is always refillable. Flow like water instead of holding on to perceptions. So maybe you need to let go of perceptions of what other people think. Or perceptions of, I can't do this, or this isn't achievable, because everything is achievable. You put the effort and the work into it, and it is achievable. Especially with that nothing is yet set in stone. All right, for my beautiful Cancer risings, what message do I have for you today? Don't compare yourself to others. Smile and be content with your natural beauty. So this is a lot about being true to yourself, who you are as a person, how you want to live your life. Stop putting so much focus on what other people think about you. All right, that's what I got for my beautiful Cancerians. We are moving on to the Leos. Lovely Leos. The Lions of the Zodiac. You'll probably hear some cars. I'm outside. It is a gorgeous fall day. I've got people driving the wrong way down my street. Alright, how do we have my beautiful Leos? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, what do I have for my beautiful Leos? We have two messages. Okay, and that one wanted to go to the back. So I have, look at the bigger picture, work through your fears, and you are good enough. So maybe your spiritual message this week is to look at the picture as a whole. You know, what is it you're fearing? What is it you're holding back from? What is those thoughts you're telling yourself? You know, believe that you are good enough. Start to nurture that. You know, especially with new moon and Scorpio, work through your fears. So maybe in Scorpio season, you're going to be working through those fears. In Sagittarius season, you're going to be looking at that entire picture. And we have Virgo season coming up. Did we pass Virgo season? We already passed Virgo season. I don't know. That energy says maybe you need to get in tune with nature. You know, I see that and I kind of think of Gaia. Get in tune with who you are naturally and be accepting of that. For whoever that message is supposed to be for. All right, Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages do we have for our Leo suns? Let go of the old selves and write your own adventure story. So that's kind of falling in line with that. You know, what is it that you're telling yourself? Are you looking at the picture as a whole? Are you working through your insecurity, your fears? What's holding you back? Are you telling yourself that you are good enough? Because you are. But you have to believe that. For my moons, sip in air without rushing towards the future. The present is worth enjoying. Are you spending too much time, Leos, worrying about the future? You know, take a deep breath and focus on the now. You know, helping slow down gives you a chance to look at that bigger picture. All right, and what do I have for my Leo risings? Leo risings. That one to come out with it, so I guess you're getting 3. Let all distractions float by. Concentrate on the things you really want. If you have a problem, you have an opportunity. So let go of all the blame. Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. So maybe you need to focus more on the things in front of you instead of what keeps distracting you. If you have a problem, you know, face it head on. Don't place blame here or there, everywhere. You know, if you have an internal issue, focus on that. If you have an outside issue, ask yourself, why is this an issue? And explore life. Create your own experiences. Go out, do stuff, get out of the house. Get in nature. Get in tune with yourself. All right, that's what I have for my beautiful Leos. We are moving on to Virgo. Virgo, my lovely Virgos. My sage went out again. I don't have to relight that. What do I have for my beautiful Virgos? Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for my lovely Virgos? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That wanted to come out. You got 2. Also, Leo got 2. Also, ooh, you got 3. I'm not gonna take all those, but I'll let you know. Look at the bigger picture. Don't let the past hold you back. It's time to take action and bring love into the situation. So maybe you're not seeing a picture fully. You know, maybe you're focused too much on the past and you're not moving forward. You know, maybe you need to bring a little love to yourself or whatever the situation is for you. You know, I kind of see the message as taking a full circle spin. You know, maybe you're closing up a cycle. You know, maybe you're holding back from showing somebody some love. But you know, maybe you need to take a step back and look at everything as a whole. Your actions, their actions, future actions. Maybe you should stop holding your back. You know, maybe focus on what South Node you are and work on that because that's coming out clearly to me. Apparently Virgos are going through some shit right now whenever they're hearing this message. Okay. What do I have for my suns, my moons, and 1 for my rising spirit, 1 for the rising. There we go. Spirit says do it this way, so that's how we're going to do it. Relish defensiveness in all your communications. Instead, stand tall, listen, and learn. Pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. So maybe you're putting a wall up and you're not communicating. Instead, you're blocking out what you don't want to hear when really it's something that you need to hear, something you need to focus on within yourself. You know, what patterns is it that you need to release? Alright, for my Virgo moons, you will climb the mountain and then the next, which will bring great joy. Your glass is always refillable, flow like water instead of holding on to perceptions. So maybe it is that time to take that climb. You know, you climb one mountain, you might have to climb another, you might have to climb another, but you continuously say grateful, your glass is going to continue to overfill with joy. You know, move with the flow of the mountain versus trying to look at it as an obstacle. You know, everybody's always trying to climb a mountain in their life, somehow, some way, shape, form. So maybe that's what you need to spend time doing. All right, for my risings, let go of the fear through meditation. Purify yourself so that you're a magnet for your true heart's desires. Let go of all aversions. Meet every challenge with the flow of life. So I feel like this is a lot about flow. A lot about letting go of your insecurities, your fears, you know, letting go of patterns, maybe bring a little love into yourself and take that action and that step. It doesn't have to be a massive action, but one step's still a step. All right, that's what I have for Virgos. Moving on to my Libras. My lovely Libras. Virgos had a really strong message. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. I hope you are enjoying the remainder of your Libra season. It is beautiful out here up in Indiana, which is where I'm at. I'm actually thinking about shifting out to Oregon. I'm going to see how that goes. All right, Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm not doing Venus, but apparently I am doing Venus on the Libra. So if you have a Venus in Libra, there might be a message for you here. Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I hope all of you Libras have had an excellent birthday. Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do I have for Libras? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. All right, for my Libras, I have don't let pride get in your way. Sorry. Your dreams need a practical plan and prosperity lies ahead. So maybe you're letting your ego get in the way of something, or maybe you're needing to focus down and make a practical plan in what you're trying to. You know, prosperity isn't just about money. It's also about some kind of fulfillment in life. You know that it continues to lie ahead. It may not be within arm's reach right now, but that's okay because you will continue to get there. But don't let your ego and your pride get in your way. You know, focus on your dreams and make a plan towards that. I keep seeing the Seven of Pentacles as I was saying that. So, you know, focus on planting those seeds. All right, what do I have for my Libra suns, moon, risings, and Venus? Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, my Libra suns. Pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. So what is it that you, in your ego, that you're needing to let go of? You know, maybe it's some kind of fear that's going to make you move forward. Maybe it's the way you live, something you do in your life, you know. But pay close attention to it. All right, for my Libra moons, let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? So let go of all the limits you have in the world. The world is open. It's there for you to flourish. You know, create what you want. For my moons, find a place of quiet solitude and listen to the goddess of the moon. Is she calling for more love? All right, maybe you need to bring more love into a situation. Maybe you need to take time, meditate, and put more love into what it is that you're trying to accomplish. All right, and for my Venuses, Libra, Venus. Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. Maybe you need to be your odd, weird self. You know, live it, love it, go for it. You are willing and able to... Sorry, let me try this again. You are willing and able and won't give in or stop hoping. Enjoy the journey to love. For whoever, Libra, that resonates with, maybe you have love coming into your life, but you're letting your pride get in the way. You know, focus on your dreams, make a plan, and go for it. Whoever needed to hear that. We are now moving on to my lovely Scorpios. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do I have for my lovely Scorpio gang? What does Spirit need for them to know this week? Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Maybe focus on your throat chakra. I'm just saying. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for you today? Spiritual message for this week. What do we have for Scorpios? Stubbornness. I feel stubbornness this week. You need to let go. Take a deep breath. Take a pause. Be open. There we go. We have 2. This is coming out for a lot of signs. And I've been staging the cards, so... Alright, maybe you need to take a look at the bigger picture. Maybe you're focused too much on the past and you need to let go of that. You know, maybe your past actions, past relationships, anything from the past. You know, it's time to release that. You know, release all your negative thinking, release that negative thought patterns, release those negative relationships that hold you back. Whatever it is for your situation, you know. It's kind of like that thing I said in the beginning, you know, take a step back. Take a breath. Look at everything as a whole. You know, what is it from your past that's holding you back? What is it you need to release? You know, especially going into Scorpio season. Alright, what do I have for my Scorpio Suns? What do we have for them? Overcome the desire to tame your wildness. Teach your mind to follow your hearts. Okay. That's pretty blunt there. Overcome whatever desire you have to tame yourself. You are you. Be you. Be expressive. Be who you are. Don't be a dick, but be who you are. You know? And follow your heart. Maybe you're going in the wrong direction. Maybe you need to change directions, change paths. Follow what your body's more in tune to, what you secretly desire. Alright, what do we have for our Scorpio moons? Scorpio moons. Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. If you have a problem with an opportunity, so let go of all the blame. I don't know, this tells me that the more you explore your own life and create your own experiences, the more you become your authentic self. You know, if you have any problems, you know, release that blame. Whatever that is or whatever you're holding somebody else accountable to. You control your own actions. Alright, what do we have for our Scorpio risings? Fragrant are flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. Spend more time smiling. Take a deep breath, release whatever you're holding on to, and push past it. All right, easier said than done. It does take time. You know, maybe you need to go out in nature and you need to just enjoy nature as a whole. It's a beautiful day out. Go out and feel that. Feel the sun on your skin. Feel the grass beneath your feet. All right, that's what I have for my lovely Scorpios. Moving on to my Saggies, my lovely Sagittarius gang. You can probably see all the smoke here. It's all the sage, but that's all right. We're going to let it roll. I love the smell of sage. All right, what do we have for the Sagittarius? I almost said Scorpio. Good. Saggies, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe you got some forward movement coming in, especially with that man flying by. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I guess we're doing Venus again. Saggy Venuses need to hear it. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do we have from you today from Spirit? What does Spirit need to tell you? Okay, no. Spirit said no. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you today? Give me one. I'm not taking all those. I'm just saying I'm not. I will take the two, though. Don't let pride get in your way. Show the world the real you, and your commitment is being tested. So maybe you're letting your pride get in the way. Maybe you're holding back from something. And you need to move forward from that. You know? Stop being afraid to be who you are. With your commitment is being tested, maybe it's a commitment towards you, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a job. That is for you to discern. Everybody's story is different. But I think once you start to release your ego a little bit, you know, and be more you, your authentic self. There's a lot of cars moving around. So maybe that's that change you needed. And maybe the more that you become your authentic self, your commitments are being tested. Whether it's with work, family, relationships, however that is for you. What do I have for my Sagittarius sons? Your mind is a recorder. Let go of all the negative and unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. Let go of yesterday, as what you do right now is more important. So what is it, those thoughts that you tell yourself? You ever heard that saying? Those thoughts you repeat and play over in your head, like, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. What if you tell yourself, I am good enough, I am good enough, I am good enough, and focus on that, and start being more you. You know, replace those negative sounds with something more positive, and let go of whatever it was you were holding back from yesterday. You know, focus on you in the present. For my Sagittarius moonsy, if you have a problem, you have an opportunity. Let go of that blame. So maybe you're blaming yourself for something you need to let go of. We couldn't know paradise if flowers refuse to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely. So maybe there's something that you do need to give freely. Maybe you need to embrace gratitude instead of asking, why is this always happening to me? Asking, why is this happening for me? All right, for my risings, what do I have for my risings? Let go of all negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace and make it your reality. So that goes back to releasing all those negative thoughts, you know. Express yourself. Make yourself graceful. Make it into your reality. Do it every day. It can be one step at a time, but do it every day. Just wake up knowing that today is going to be good. All right, what do I have for my Venuses? Overcome the desire to tame your wildness. Teach your mind to follow your heart. Sorry about that weird noise in the background. But maybe it's a message for you to hear, you know, in between what you're hearing in the back of your head and what you're focusing on. A lot of movement out here, a lot of movement. Overcome the desire to tame your wildness. Teach your mind to follow your heart. So maybe you need to start moving towards that. You know, that's your authentic self, what you desire deep down. All right, that's what I have for my lovely Saggies. Moving on to my Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for my lovely Cappies? I know it looks all smoky, but it's the sage burning. I'm just going to let it roll. All right, Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for Cappies? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising. One more. All right, what do I have my beautiful Cappies? A time to give rather than take. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So maybe it's time to give your energy out. You know, what is it that you can give to the world rather than taking in? You know, maybe you've been receiving all those messages. Maybe you've been receiving a lot of really good things. Maybe it's time to give back. And look at it as a positive win-win outcome. You give and you receive. You give, you receive. You give, you receive. All right, what do we have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Maybe closing the door on something and opening something new. And I dropped one on the ground. I'm going to pick that up, so give me just a second. Alright, what do we got? That was then, this is now. Let go of last year, last week, and yesterday, and live in the moment. Let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. So what is it that you went through in the past year that you're now letting go of? You know, what is it yesterday, last week? You know, be present, be in that moment. And let go of all your limitations. You are who you are. Be that goddess within. But know who she is. And give back to the world. All right, what do I have for my Capricorn moons? Capricorn moons. Okay, we have, you will climb that mountain and then the next, which will be great joy. And that is about taking that one step at a time, climbing that mountain and moving past that next mountain, past that next mountain. But the more you do it, and you climb this mountain, you get over it, the happier you are. You know, nobody said that journey was kind. Surrender to the pulse that moves you toward your creative destiny. A life of great purpose. So what is that mountain trying to get you towards? Apparently you have one more. Let go of all aversions. Meet every challenge with the flow of life. So feel that flow. It's all about flow. It's all about walking that mountain, taking that step. You know, you got to climb to get to that peak. You know, you got to surrender to me, what this says is surrender to the pulse of the mountain. You know, you have a creative destiny. You have a bigger purpose in life. Let go of all those negativities and everything that holds you back and flow with it. You know, meet that challenge head on and say, I got this. All right, what do I have for my Capricorn risings? Let go of the fear through meditation. Purify yourself so you are a magnet for your true heart's desire. So what is it? You know, maybe you need to sit down and meditate, you know, and see what your heart does desire. You know, what are your true intentions? What do you desire deep down and not on that conscious plane? All right, that's what I have for my Cappies. Moving on to my Aquas, my Aquarius, my lovely water carriers. What do we have for them? My Sage is going strong, guys. Going strong. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Spiritual messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising for this week. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. We have luck is on your side. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Control your emotions, feel them, shift them, elevate them, be a master. Whoever needed to hear that. Maybe you need to, with luck being on your side, I feel like you need to forget what has already been and wake up tomorrow to a paradise of your own creation. Apparently my cards want to tell you something. So whatever Aquarius that you're holding on to, I feel like you're starting to pierce that. You know, maybe you see the tides changing and luck is starting to be on your side. But in order to do that, you have to find some kind of balance within yourself between your 5D and your 3D world, between your own state of mind and what you do physically, or what you physically have going on in your life. You know, maybe focus on the positive, how you can change things. All right, what do I have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for my lovely Aquarians? There we go. Explore life and create your own experience. Let go of being normal. Get out of your comfort zone. That's all I hear for that. Sorry, I got nothing else. Let go of any negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace and make it into your reality. What is it you need to let go of? You know, maybe stand tall. Maybe, you know, deal with some shit that you haven't been dealing with and put grace into that situation. Alright, what do we have for my Aquarius Risings? Aquarius Risings. What do we have for you? One more. Give me one. There we go. Let go of the idea that you need to have anything other than happiness in your life. So maybe you need to let go of whatever conflict you have holding you back or negative thoughts, whatever this situation is for you. And start bringing some happiness in your life. You know, it's your world. You make it how it is. If you decide you want to be mad that day, you decide you want to be mad that day. If you decide you want to be happy, be happy. If you're going to let other people's actions control your reactions, maybe you need to focus on that. All right, that's what I have for my lovely Aquarius. We are moving on to the Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for the Pisces gang? Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like my ears just got clogged, so maybe it is you're needing to listen to something or, you know, yeah, that's kind of what I feel. There is no and no. I think you need to sit down and listen, or whatever it is. Or maybe you're trying to block something out. I don't know. We'll see. What does Spirit have for you today? What does Spirit have for you? Yes. Okay. Okay. We have meditate and contemplate, and nothing is yet set in stone. So maybe you need to take some time and meditate, think about things. You know, get real in tune with yourself. And realize that nothing is set in stone. Energy changes all the time. Energy is fluid, it moves, it flows. Nothing in this world is set in stone. Even mountains move, oceans move. So take time, speak with yourself. What is it you really want? What is it you're really thinking about? Get real into with your subconscious. Every time I see a dark moon up here in these cards, I always think the self-conscious, those thoughts in the back of your mind. You know, it's unclear. Maybe you're focusing on your fears. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Sun, moon, rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. What do I have for my lovely Pisces? Okay, for my sons, let go of all aversions, meet the challenge, and flow with life. Find a place or quiet solitude and listen to the goddess of the moon. Is she calling for more love? Maybe you need to sit down under this new moon coming up, and you need to meditate. You need to let go of past versions of yourself and meet life with new flow. You know, face that challenge, embrace that challenge, and be like, I got this. You know, but take some time to meditate and listen to yourself. Who do you really want to be? Who are you aspiring to do? All right, for my Pisces moons, what do I have for you? Pisces moon. Explore life and create your own experience. Let go of being normal. We've been getting that a lot, you know. Express yourself. Be weird if you have to. Be you. Be your unique self. Everybody is different in every way, shape, and form. There is no people that are exactly alike. So just be you, and things will fall off and things will regrow. But be aware of who you are. I just felt like that message needed to come out. All right, for Pisces. Pisces risings, what do I have for you, my beautiful Pisces? We have sip the air without rushing towards the future. The present is worth enjoying. So maybe you need to be a little less anxious about the future and what it holds and focus more on the present. What can you do right now in this moment? In the moment that you take a step in, you are living exactly in the present. You're not living 15 steps in the future. So it's all about being real with yourself, meditating. Okay? And my ear's itching. So maybe you need to listen. What is it that you're not hearing? All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. We're going to do one collective message, and then I'm going to end this. What do we have collective as a whole? What message does everybody need to hear? Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. What is the collective message they need to hear? What does Spirit want to tell them collectively? Anything else? The energy is gaining momentum. So that tells me you, as a collective, that collectively as a whole, the energy is gaining some kind of momentum. There's things changing. The world's developing. Things are moving. So take that however it resonates. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Thanks for listening. And if you like, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.